I will suck the devil's cock.
Yeah, here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
Come on, man. This shit ain't gonna last forever. This will be over in like fucking a couple of years' time. I'll be back to paying for clone cats.
Pray to this, bitches. Tell him, Steve Dave.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Tell 'em Steve Dave, dropping Christmas Eve, Walt.
The first episode ever dropping on Christmas Eve, I would imagine, right? I'm sure a lot of people have time in their busy holiday schedules to listen to Tell 'em Steve Dave on Christmas Eve.
I would rather do that than anything that I've done the past couple days.
It's been a rough week.
I promised myself this year, I was like, this is a year I'm not waiting until the fucking last minute. I'm not going out in crowds and all that shit. And then, like every other asshole out there, Q, I like how much you've been talking so far.
What?
Thought we got just the right amount of Q last week. Some people agreed, some people didn't agree.
That's all right.
Was it hell coming down here? A lot of traffic?
No, not at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went out today to get stuff for Sage, and it's...
Why did you wait?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's not like I can't. I don't mean to say it in advance.
I still have to go get more shit tomorrow.
I can't imagine that. I mean, what are you doing that you can't go out and do it?
We were just talking about it before we went live. I'm watching The Exorcist. I'm watching Westworld.
You got a lot of TV shows to catch up on.
Yeah, I'm like, Santa's not coming this year, Sage. That is a fucking fat slug who watches every show that's fucking put out on TV.
Ooh, someone online just said I suggested another show.
Yeah, it looks like we're not having your birthday either.
In a world, though, where Amazon delivers anything you want within, like, less than 24 hours. That's what I do.
But I waited to the last minute, and even, like, some of the Amazon stuff, it's like may arrive the 27th, that kind of shit.
Does she have a special thing that you had to get? Like that one thing that she's like, it'll make or break Christmas?
No. Well, she asked for this shit called Shopkins. And this is where we fuck up, man. Like, we don't need to put out T-shirts and fucking vinyls. We got to come up with a kids thing that an adult looks at and is like, what the fuck? Shopkins are these... I didn't even hear about them until 2 days ago. They're these tiny, tiny little characters.
Do they come out of eggs?
I don't think so.
They're like homies?
Homies? Yeah. Oh, back in the day. Yeah. I was like, they were.
I remember homies. Were they ever big, though?
They were everywhere that I saw them.
I'm like, Sage, they were at a Shopkins, but I did come across these homies at a flea market. So.
We should make Tell 'em Steve Dave homies.
That'd be pretty great.
Yeah.
Get
a bandana on that head of yours. An oversized shirt on Walt.
All our pants are backwards.
Yeah. Somewhere there's an ant worth their salt designing that right now.
Yeah, so Shopkins are like whatever, like you remember, like the girls when they were younger, they had to have like there was something big that everybody else had.
Yeah.
You know, and for Sage for a long time now it's like Barbie shit, and I will only let her play with regular Barbie. I've banned Fat Barbie from the house.
Is there a husky Barbie?
There's a husky plus size Barbie that they started making.
A big bone Barbie.
Yeah, it costs more because all plastic and shit that they had to use for that fatty.
Is there really?
No, they really did. Yeah, they made like a plus size Barbie. I'll find it because why not teach kids that?
No, well, why not show kids that there's different body types and there's different.
Is it chubby or is it just like average?
Unfuckable, I think.
Unfuckable Barbie.
and her buck-toothed boyfriend Ken.
Tard Ken.
He drives a Prius.
He didn't get his license till he was 21.
let's see. Okay, so they made a big old. See, everybody has to Photoshop shit. Oh, okay, so I guess here's like the.
Right. Oh, there's a whole line.
The Barbie lineup.
Which one's the?
Oh, come on.
Well, which one's
those are some childbearing hips right there.
Those are, but that's all right. You don't like those hips?
Those hips don't lie, bro.
On a gal?
Well, the Barbie proportions, I think they say, are fucking crazy, right?
Well, yeah, it's basically an Auschwitz Barbie.
A tall
no, with fucking giant tits.
Do they have?
It's as skinny as a prisoner of war.
Let me
the traditional Barbie.
The waist. Yeah, well, yeah, the proportions are all out of whack.
Well, yeah, they would be in whack if you were a prisoner of war and you were eating only bread and water.
Here she is. There she is. Fat Barbie.
That's crazy. Is that what they're referring her to?
What's that?
That's healthy Barbie.
Listen to you two. What the fucking awards you trying to fucking win?
What are you talking
about? Fucking woke Flanagan over here, and you're sucked into his vortex of PC bullshit.
But what are you talking about?
Fucking sellout motherfucker. I saw you on True TV today. I was feeling like shit. Whenever I feel like shit, I go to the Impractical Jokers because it always makes me feel better.
That's interesting because I called you twice that you didn't fucking pick up the phone.
Really?
Yeah.
That's your, what's it called? Your panacea? Pinocchio? What's it called? What's it called? When you make that thing that makes you feel good no matter what it is? It's your miracle worker? Your panacea?
Panacea, yeah.
Panacea?
I don't know. It's not panacea. I think it's not a word I use often.
Wow, you can't even say
Panacea.
For the first time in Tell 'em Steve Dave history, you can't correct me.
There's a bunch of fucking idiots like, yay! Fucking know-it-all jerk-off doesn't know a word.
Panacea.
All the Reddits.
I don't know.
Yeah, you might be right. Panacea. Anyway, yeah, that's what it is. And I go on there, and first, there's a lot of commercials on True TV.
That's ending soon.
Really?
They cut 3 minutes out of commercials out of all programs going forward in 2017.
Really? There's one of those like when you're watching something on Comedy Central or whatever, and then the ASPCA commercial comes on, and you're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Why, that takes you out of it?
Oh, God, yeah, a little. I'm trying to watch South Park, and all of a sudden there's a starving dog, Auschwitz pup, and shit. But for you guys, it's the Shriners. It's like a bunch of kids with like deformed limbs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And it's weird. Like the kid that they got to narrate it is in a wheelchair.
He's adorable,
It's a Christmas. You've seen it?
Yeah.
They picked the one kid that actually looks like an elf. Do you think that was on purpose?
No, you just want to like give everything in your pocket to that. They picked the right boy to be the face of that.
He's a likable little fuck, isn't he?
Oh my God, yeah.
That's good, man.
Yeah. And he's like, and you can get this adorable blanket, which sucks. You'd be like, just keep the blanket. Put it over one of you guys. Put it over your hand.
Legs.
So I don't have to look at it. Shriner's got some cool fezzes, though. I wouldn't mind joining the Shriners.
I like a good fez.
Then there's this fucking, I gotta show you, man. There's it's a rehab thing, right? Like people that go to rehab.
On the Practical Jokers.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, I'm like, and they ran it so many times during the one episode that I'm like, they must just assume that it's like how the judge shows all have lawyers. Mm-hmm. Like maybe just druggies are sitting around watching your show during the day.
Right. Could be.
Could be. Hey.
So far.
I couldn't argue it. So there's this thing about rehab, and the guy doesn't come off. He's like so stiff, the doctor. And at one point, he's like, now you tell me what you get from this little bit right here.
The consultation is free, and the referral is free. If you have private insurance, your treatment could be covered with no out-of-pocket cost. So call the Addiction Network now. Get the help you need.
It's over, right? No.
I wish my family had insurance. I could have got the best help available.
Oh, that is weird.
Is that not the weirdest fucking ending to a commercial?
Yeah, because it doesn't really help anybody watching it because they're like, yeah, how does that make you want to call? Unless you have good insurance.
That is weird.
The guy goes out of his way to say, like, if you have private insurance, insurance. It may help. And then the guy at the end looks completely drugged out, yellowest teeth you ever saw. He's like, sure do wish my family had good insurance. I could have gotten the best help. Which means he didn't. Which means he didn't go there.
That's so bizarre.
I was just like,
He's not even looking at the camera. He's like looking down at the floor.
Yeah, he's ashamed of himself, as he should be. But the point is, like, it looks like the commercial ends, and then they tag it with this, like, what the fuck? Like, it was so weird.
That is funny.
That plus the Shriners. I'm trying to watch you guys on the Jersey Shore fucking around.
Yeah,
I'm trying to watch it. White
we're not
Castle.
on like Hulu or anything like that? I don't know.
Yeah, you might be. I don't know. And they were pimping 4th season DVDs.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get me to buy shit.
I can get you one.
Yeah?
Yeah. Got a fucking box of them sitting around.
Yeah, so I went shopping today and bought a bunch of Shopkins, and she got a go-kart. A go-kart that I got to fucking put together.
Oh, you got to put it together? You didn't pay for to get it put together by the store?
No, it came from Amazon. She picked a bunch of shit off Amazon. She's like, I want this and this and anything.
Does it have a combustible engine?
No, I think it's like a battery. Yeah. Whoa, my fucking Henry Ford. I put together.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say. Do you think you're
Christmas Eve? Yeah.
Do you got the skills to put together a go-kart that like runs on gasoline engine?
What I could do to a regular car is I could fill the air, and like I can change a tire, I can fill the air. Most of what I can do centers around tires. I could check the oil, the transmission fluid. I could put gas in it. Obviously,
and you could put some of the cleaning fluid in the.
Yeah, I could do any fluids. Yeah, I can check.
Got it covered.
As far as like, and this is what fucking annoys me about Edgar. One of the many things is like when I was younger, like going to high school, there was shop class. Something where I could have learned a practical fucking skill. Yes, exactly. But no, it was always like, no, you got to take college prep classes. Right. College prep. You're going to college prep.
Well, to be fair, you were gifted though. They thought they saw the IQ test. They saw all the teachers saying he's super smart, but. You know, he has
a severe behavior problem. He has these tendencies.
So your dad is just like, well, he's super smart. My boy's not going to work with his hands.
Yeah, he's not going to be like me. Like, he's a construction worker. Yeah, he was like, yeah, you're going to do better than me. You're going to go out there and you're going to be I mean, come on, man. You've known me since fucking 5th grade. At any point where you're like, he might be a doctor someday.
I think you could have been a doctor if you had the will and the determination and the drive. But sometimes the drive isn't there for everybody. A lot of people. It takes a special breed to become a doctor.
My brother's a doctor. Yeah. Like, why is my brother a doctor?
Because he has the drive and the
so great about him. Yeah, it's weird though. Like that's a respectable thing to be.
Well, the podcaster's not.
Sure.
You save just as many lives as that doctor from
probably
the emails
more.
I'm getting.
Yeah, probably more.
And for free. They don't need insurance. People wish they had insurance.
Yeah,
they don't
at the end
have
of our fucking podcasters, nobody's like, I sure do wish I had insurance so I could listen to Tell 'em Steve Dave. They can go anywhere, like just grab a fucking signal off of Starbucks or something.
I mean, in all seriousness, Q, I mean, since the announcement of the trial by fire, ... Ants coming up in the new year, I have been bombarded.
Deluge.
I mean,
a deluge.
By people doing exactly what we asked them not to do.
Yes, but understandably, because they're terrified. Because they tell me how much Tell 'em Steve Dave is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking, like, there's no disease that we can't beat. If we're at our best, leprosy.
Yeah,
may be
like Jesus himself.
If that fucking little Shriner's elf listened to Tell 'em Steve Dave, we'd be all fixed up.
Tap dancing right now. Did you get any letters kind of going for what we want?
Yeah.
We got enough to do a show. Okay.
I've got more than enough ammo for the prosecution to to call into all your flaws.
Excellent.
There were more than I thought, and they brought some good points.
More flaws?
Right.
There were more flaws than I ever realized.
Shit.
I
look at you and I think flawless, man. I fucking love you,
Me
dude.
too. Until I read the emails, I was like, "Oh shit, that's right. Wow, that's a good point."
Well, you're my attorney.
I know.
Hold on a second.
Right, but it's good that I'm getting to see all this stuff. Because now I'm trying to craft a defense around how I can take those points, all these really good points too that these listeners are making, and try to diffuse them.
So do you think, okay, so you have the prosecution, you have the defense, and then you have the judge.
Yeah. Here comes the judge.
Yeah, here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Play that.
What was that from?
Nipsey Russell?
You remember that, Q? Yeah, that was
a song?
No, that was like a big thing in the 60s. Here come the judge. Like everybody would do it, and I don't remember what it meant.
Yeah, I think it was artist Pigmeat Markham.
I think it was Flip Wilson.
Flip Wilson, yep.
Well, anyway, Brian, but there is...
It's from Laughing.
I know to you I may look old. Hope this statement ain't too bold, but here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
People eat it up, man.
That's great.
It was like, do you remember Where's the Beef?
Sure, of course.
That was like a catchphrase back then. 50-some-odd years ago.
Here comes the judge.
They're so contemporary.
He was like a recurring character that would come on and just
people would just say the line.
So he only appeared once on that show?
No, it has nothing to do with Laughing. I think it dates back to the 40s.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember what it was, but it was like a catchphrase.
It says it's a Pigmeat Markham song, a comedy singer, Pigmeat Markham, first released in 1968. Here come the judge.
Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
It was a regular sketch on, Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, done the first season by Pigmeat Markham and then subsequent seasons by Sammy Davis Jr. That one we just listened to is Sammy Davis Jr. Here come the judge.
All right.
But
anyway, do you think that do you think the prosecution will be able to sway me, knowing how much I love this fucking guy?
I think that that will be probably the biggest cause of a mistrial.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the jury. The jury's the angry ants.
Right. But I think that once I don't think there's anything. Yeah. I literally could say that you murdered that little elf on the Shriners commercial, and the listeners still would be like, would still vote in your favor.
Good.
That's how. As
a judge, I'd be like, he must have had his reasons.
What'd that elf do?
Gidim can provide pictures of you slaughtering seals.
Yeah.
And wearing their fur and wearing mink coats, and you still.
But it's only the people who send you the emails that get to vote.
No, I think
we got to win over the angries.
This is how I thought it was going to go down, is that Gidim as one of the... He's a mod, as he calls himself.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the good, 60s to 70s.
He's a mod on that site, and he will create a post that will allow people to go vote.
But the only people who should be able to vote are the people who
had previous memberships?
Who have previous memberships and complained. I don't think you can't open it to people who are predisposed.
How are you going to do that, though?
Well, you know who sent you the emails.
Literally, the four people who sent emails. That's the judge. I mean, that's the jury.
Yeah, I thought so, but I mean,
there's 4 heinous emails.
Yeah,
but
we got to get 8 more angry men and or women.
I thought it would just be. Just open to the. I mean, there's no way there's literally, like I said, there's nothing Gidim can do to win this trial right now. It's just it's a farce. It's a shame.
Kangaroo court.
And because that's how you seen it. Have you seen the outpouring of?
Yeah, at the meet and greets for the Tenderloin shows, that's been the topic that people have been talking about.
Is there a need to even go on with it then?
Well, are we gonna have fun with it?
Oh yeah, we'll always have fun.
If we'll have fun, then I say let's go.
Let's have fun with it. But
you never know. I mean,
hey man, people thought fucking that Casey Anthony was going down. People
I was just about to say
OJ was going to go down.
Right.
And they walked. So here I am thinking that you're gonna walk too, but maybe not.
Maybe not,
dude. Maybe you could be the Casey Anthony of podcasting.
Maybe I'll take it too lightly, and I won't have a I won't have a defense for some surprises Gideon may have up his sleeve besides a fucking nasty bump.
More lesions and lumps and cysts all over his body. I think I saw him in the background on that Shriners commercial.
Your money could go to help boys with lumps from fingering chicks.
Yeah. I read it to Walt. I got a message from a friend of mine, official Tell Him Steve Dave feminist on Twitter. Oh no, she twidn't. And she says she heard it. And I thought it was pretty funny. She heard the episode where Gideon was blathering on about
why? How he got his lump?
Yeah, how he got his lump. Oh fuck, where is it? Why is it? Oh god damn it. I can't find it. She said that basically, I'm paraphrasing, but she said that when she heard it, her vagina shriveled up.
A dry creek, if you will, a dry V,
and that if that's what's happening, he's doing it all wrong.
Well, there's no doubt he's doing it wrong.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Why do you just assume that? Because you got a lump?
Yeah.
To me, I would think you're doing it too strenuously, maybe. I don't know. I mean, is there a wrong way? I mean, depending on who.
I think a lot of girls would say, yeah. There's plenty of wrong ways.
Strenuous might not be the thing they want going on.
And do you think he should get it? You think he should get it removed, or do you think now he has to just keep it? Because
no, he should get it removed.
Really?
I think so.
I told him I thought that it was like if you get it removed, then you remove not only removing you're removing like when he walks into a store. And he buys something, and the girl at the clerk sees that lump, and she's like, "Oh, well, how you doing? I know what you're. I see you're a modern day lover."
Well, can we just back it up a second and say
now that lump's gone? He's not a player no more.
Well, first off, he was a player to begin with.
Well, no, I mean, come on. What?
He committed in a committed relationship? So he shouldn't be showcasing his fucking finger.
You can't help it. Once you're out and about, I mean, unless he puts a glove on it like Michael Jackson.
Right. Yeah. He should wear one glove at all times. Especially at work, so none of the ladies that come in go crazy for him.
I know there are some guys out there, though, that even though they are committed and married, they wouldn't mind showing off what's it called? Like a war injury or a wound?
A war wound.
Right.
That gets people going like, ooh.
I don't think the average person, though, thinks that it's a
You want to know why?
injury.
Because Gideon fucking put forth the theory.
Yeah.
It's not acknowledged in any medical journals or by any normal person. He's like, oh, the reason I have this giant cyst is because I finger my girlfriend too much. I mean, that's insanity. No cashier is looking at that lump and then at him with anything but like, oh, like reaching
Can security handle this?
Yeah, reaching for the hand sanitizer and shit.
I think it's now like it's part of it. It's charismatic.
It's a defining characteristic.
I don't know.
Charismatic.
I think it's like I said. It's like when the guys at movie Jaws.
Yeah.
They were showing their war, they're showing their injuries.
Yeah.
I think that's one that he got that he can show that. Like, have you any of you guys got one of these?
All right.
No, okay.
Yeah, but he's making it up.
It's like, no, thank God I don't. And if I did, I would have it removed.
Speaking of Jaws, I brought you guys gifts. Do you guys want to open them?
Sure. On air?
Yeah.
Is this on air?
I think we
on
did
mic?
on air one year. Oh, that one's yours.
This one's mine. This one's Walt's.
Walt, unfortunately, knows what he got already.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just about to Periscope the unboxing of this, and now.
Oh, well, he knows what he got, but that's all right. It's still.
Look ahead. You open yours.
I knew I was getting you something last night when I went, and then I saw that, and that was it. And then that's all of it.
Oh, is the thing that I want to get him still available?
It is.
Okay.
All right. Forgive the box.
Should I give it to him on air then? It's not wrapped though.
It's not wrapped.
But it's fucking amazing. Something I want to.
Yeah.
I want to buy you for your office.
Oh wow! All right.
Your home office. Look at this.
Oh, here.
This old box with
Oh wow, loot crate.
Scotch tape. Oh my god, a Spider-Man.
I want to see
Spider-Man socks.
if you recognize what it is. Don't look at that yet. Don't look at that yet.
Okay, look at this. This.
Looks like a leather baseball cap.
Yeah.
It looks like Quint's hat.
It is an exact recreation of Quint's hat from
Oh,
Jaws.
really?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Down to the strap is like salmon leather. It's an exact recreation of it.
Whoa.
Should be a shark tooth floating around in here somewhere. Here you go. Goes in the little pocket up top.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
This is like a shark I caught?
Yeah. I don't know how it looks on you, but the second I saw it, I was like, I gotta get him for this. This is cool.
This is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Where'd you come across that?
I just found it online somewhere. I was kind of looking for a Jaws-themed gift for Brian. Oh, actually, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Looks pretty good on you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look like the old man in the sea.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm very happy with the way that looks on you.
All right.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Certificate of authenticity, so I can.
Well, they couldn't legally say it was Quinn's hat, so they made like this cheeky certificate of authenticity to avoid. But apparently, it's to the exact specifications that he had.
Universal didn't sign off on it.
Yeah.
Really? This is not an official Universal hat.
Yeah.
Fuck it then.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm happy with the way it looks on you.
All right. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, dude. And then
Let's see what I got.
Yeah.
How did he know? How did Walt know?
Because he saw me wearing it on TV. Yeah. And commented on it. I was like, oh, God damn it.
It's in a Jersey Devil box.
Yeah.
I like the box.
Box is sweet.
The box is really nice.
So it's just going to be all about the box now. How great your box is and mine sucked.
It's a New Jersey Devils, Christmas sweater.
Whoa, that happens to be that's from Tipsy Elves, right?
No,
that's from the Jersey Devils,
that's
right?
From the,
What are these things retail for?
Boom! Oh shit!
It lights up.
It lights up, baby.
I cannot wait. You're obviously going to wear that around the girls, right?
Oh, I'm wearing it on Christmas.
Right. But you're not going to tell them.
I'm not going to tell them it lights up. Once we all sit down, all ready to eat, then all of a sudden I'll go like, "Oh, wait a minute, we forgot to do something before we dig in," and then they're going to think
this is a new tradition.
No, they're going to think I'm talking about just saying a prayer.
Right.
Then I'm going to be like, "Pray to this, bitches." I'll light up my sweater. I didn't mean that in that way. I didn't mean, that one comes across because since they're all, I do have all girls. I meant pray to some goals being scored.
Yeah.
To a new 2017 with all offense.
That game last night was something, huh?
Yeah, it was old school hockey, baby.
Yeah.
That was fights. How is it?
2 seconds.
Tell me this, though.
Yeah.
How is a guy who... Can you turn that off? Yeah, I want to ring.
And that comes out to when you watch
How to drain the battery.
How does a guy who...
Yeah.
Conceivably, just a couple weeks ago, you were saying that you were hated.
Yeah.
Reviled.
Well, only by the audience that I love the most.
How is it that you are invited onto the New Jersey Devils telecast to give color commentary?
Yeah.
And a guy who worships at the Devil's teat.
Yeah.
I will suck the Devil's cock.
Wow.
To be where you sat and give my opinions on the state of the Devils.
I think you're wearing that on TV.
And they literally...
Well-informed opinion.
And they literally are like, fuck you.
They went to a jester.
Is it all about? It's all about just ratings, isn't it? In Practical Jokers, you're standing in the entertainment industry.
I don't know.
So higher than and respected than, or it's either that or it's what I don't want to think it is.
Wow.
It's the fucking buck teeth and unfuckable face.
Right.
That has me not on a Jersey Devils telecast the way you were.
It was a boardroom discussion that went on for 3 hours. Your pictures next to each other. the pros and cons. That came down to unfuckable.
I think that I think Impractical Jokers got me through the door, but like I'm so grateful to the Devil's organization for the memories that I have with my dad growing up, like, and how he was a huge fan and everything like that.
Right.
That I think that comes across. Like, that's always what it's about. And I bring my dad every time I go, you know, and like, he met Henrique last night, and I've never seen my dad like this. He was like hard to like, he was like, geez, there's like a teenage girl. He's like, would your son my name?
Really? I mean,
so I think there's a warmth to it that
I don't bring.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe you don't open up yet.
That I don't bring a level of enthusiasm and passion, and so I have to say that, like, so if I were to be like, well, me and my dad,
yeah,
so I would have to fucking lie.
A guy who on every single episode of the show we've ever done, there is something Devil's you're wearing.
I wear the colors.
Every time I go, I talk about you.
And, right. So it's either this. There is no other answer.
It's the buck teeth.
Well, I was hoping you were going to say it was because Compliments just not as popular. Wow, you got me back for my
threw
fact.
The buck teeth off. You think it's something out there as a joke?
No, I think that
pump the brakes.
You know, I stay in contact with my friends in the organization. I know that the players are all fans of Adam, as I like to call my new friend, was telling me that.
Adam Driver?
No, it's Adam Henrique.
Oh yeah,
He's actually texting you personally.
Yeah, we're hanging out soon. Yeah.
Hope he gets.
You got to hang out with Jim Dowd. What the fuck?
You know what? I hope he gets traded. I hope he gets traded before you get to fucking hang out with him.
Why?
I hope he gets traded to the Rangers.
No. Hope he gets fucking traded to Winnipeg. Fucking out in the boondocks. It's basically fucking.
You can fly out there and hang out with your girlfriend.
I already sent him that. I went into his locker and grabbed his gloves and put them down my pants.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Say you wouldn't do shit like that.
Yeah, see, you don't joke around like that.
If I knew that's all it took, I had to act like a fucking ass clown. I can't go in and be just my knowledge and my passion and my literal experience of watching for 30 years is not enough. I have to be like,
the Woody Woodpecker.
I mean, they got a lot of people that have been, but you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's lots of fans.
Really, that's real text from him?
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the problem?
You wouldn't put yourself out there, though.
Did I admit on Compliment? I don't know if it ever aired that I made a Valentine's Day card for Patrick Sunstreet.
Oh, it aired. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Have you ever made a card with a heart on it for your favorite player?
I have not yet. No.
This is it's in the works. What do you mean not yet?
Like, that's my dad hanging out with Henrique in the bowels of the Prudential Center.
Now you're just rubbing it in.
How far did you get up his bowels? That's
pretty far. He's in his locker smelling his jock and shit.
Fucking anger, dude. That's gonna.
I've created a podcast solely about the Devils.
Yeah.
I have warm memories of experiencing devil moments.
Yeah, I understand.
My dad was in the room as I watched the game sometimes.
I have memories of dancing.
I think, dude, that
dancing with holding my dog as if she was the cup in 1995 on that June night.
Right.
I remember kissing my dog's belly as if it was the cup when they won that first cup.
Somebody looking through the window like, something needs to be done about this guy.
Deb just closes the door.
Slow dancing with his dog. The undercarriage.
Did
you kiss your dad's belly when they won the first cup?
Or anyone's belly for that matter. Then why the fuck?
Why are you there and not me? Why are you there and not me?
I think that, look, here's the thing. I think they like you. They're aware of you for sure.
They're not.
But you don't foster the relationship.
You don't either.
Don't tell me I don't. I text the guy every week. I text my boy over there. Just to bullshit about nothing. I got him a Christmas present.
What?
Better not be a Quintet.
Well, I got him a nice, expensive bottle of scotch. Last year, I got him nice cigars. You know.
Yeah, you didn't give him anything.
It's all about. It's really that's what it's about.
Yeah, being friends. Being friendly with people. Yeah, of course.
Keep your friends.
Like, for instance.
Keep them. I don't want them.
Why?
I don't want them.
I don't even abuse it. Tom Petty's playing at the Prudential Center, right?
How would you abuse it? They're not.
No. Because my guy is my friend over there. They run it.
To anything at the
And
Rock?
he said never ever. Anything you want to come to, go. I bought tickets because I don't want to abuse. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
What? I've never abused it. What, you're pointing a finger at me like, well, you abused it, or you would abuse it. You know, I would never
you
call
might.
it.
I don't know.
Oh shit! I have never.
It remains to be seen, I guess.
I have never called. Even one of my closest friends, I have never called him and been like, "Hey, I'm taking my daughter to this concert. Can you get me backstage?
Right.
Can you pull any strings?" Never have I done it. I've purchased everything, just like you have.
Yeah.
And still, no calls ever come from the Devils.
Yeah.
They'll never come.
Well,
This
you don't know
fucking
that.
mug.
That's what it's all about. It's not TV friendly.
That's not true.
6 years?
You know what? We'll go to a game.
No, I don't want to do it on your fucking coattails. I don't want to do it.
You want to make your own way?
I don't even want it
What are you
anymore.
talking about?
Can you give him that guy's number and then you could just text him out of nowhere?
Just my fucking two middle fingers.
No, just be like, no, with your sweater on. Be like, Merry Christmas, whatever the guy's name is.
It's pandering,
with your
though.
sweater on.
It's
But no, with
so
no pants.
it's so painfully obvious what I'm doing now.
Yeah, but you're a likable guy. Like,
I'm
you just
not
got to get in
likable.
there and like mix it up a little bit.
You know that's not true. Now you're just saying it now.
You ruined his Christmas. Dad, does that sweater light up? No.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Dad.
I can see the wire.
Oh, you mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Literally, it lights up. But now, but my heart will never light up again.
Yeah. Girls, do you know a lot of people kill themselves around the holidays? Do they?
Isn't that like last night? We were watching the game and they were wrapping presents, and I you didn't even tell me you were on.
I didn't know I was going to be on. I went with my dad. They were like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" And I was like,
And
"Sure."
the wonderful Deb Placey comes on and says,
lovely woman.
"Stay tuned for the Geico intermission report. We're going to have a special guest, Q from the Impractical Jokers." And everyone goes, "Isn't that your friend?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's my friend."
Now they acknowledge it after years of saying you're a liar.
And then they're going, "Well, how come you're not on there talking about the Devil's Dad?"
Right.
You just like whip around with your teeth. You're like, this is why.
This is why I'll never be able. Your dad's a fucking animal.
I'm unfuckable. Don't look at me. Look away.
That all the other shit's bullshit, but that. But the question: How do you tell your kid? What's the answer to that? We're like, how come you never got to go up and talk about the Devils?
I'm a nobody.
I thought you loved the Devils. That's the only thing you wear. You don't have any other clothes but Devil clothes. You're a loser.
I wish Q was my dad.
Maybe you're gonna start puck nuts up again, bro.
I mean, the original team is here.
No, they're not. Ming will never do puck nuts again. I would never want to do it again.
Are you fucking kidding me? You wouldn't have to ask Ming
He just
twice.
popped his head in the door and said, "Puck nuts?"
He's like, oh, puck nuts. Are you ready?
That Ming is long gone.
Wow.
He's on the con circuit. He wouldn't be around weekly to do a puck nuts.
We don't know that.
He's on some kind of circuit. He's either at a con, at a party, at this, and holy shit, I have never seen such a busy fucking schedule.
There's your gift right there, in the window. Q.
That?
Yeah, you got to get all the riddles right to get to own it though.
Oh shit, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I bought that before I saw you on TV last night.
It might have been a little different.
Yeah, I couldn't return it though. The stash has no return policy.
Should I carry over the gift that I got him?
What?
Should I carry over the gift that I got him?
Yeah, as he tries to get the riddles right.
Well, I didn't think that you would
Okay.
be depressed by my gift.
It's not the gift. It's not the gift.
No.
It's not you. It's definitely the organization though has
I think
Come on, Devils, reach out for Christ's
No.
sake.
they got
no.
they got really excited when I said you'd wear that on the air.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's they? Adam Henrique was happy to hear that.
He didn't. I didn't talk to him about it. No,
Yeah.
we were just.
Text him
That's
now.
not what all those texts are
Text him
about.
now. Can you text him right now?
Yeah, why don't you call him right now and fucking call him and put him on the spot. Be like, why don't you pay any attention to Walt?
Just ask him this. Can you do this? Can you say, hey, if we're in school, like, hey, Adam, do you like Walt?
Yeah.
Circle one, yes or no. and then if he says no, be like, I was just kidding. Like, he didn't ask.
Yeesh. Wow. All right. I don't know what to say.
We got to lighten the mood a little. I'm going to get you your present. It can't be that heavy, right? That thing's
No,
not
it's
that
very
heavy.
light.
So,
All right, you can't look cute though.
well, these are the riddles.
I got you the 1966
It's great.
Frank Gorshin Riddler maquette, but I've put Christmas riddles on the box that you must get before you're able to take it home.
Wow. I can already see I'm gonna have problems.
Well, maybe Brian Johnson can help you before he gives you your gift.
See, I like this. You put thought into it. Like it's
Of course
it's
I
sweet.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I care about you guys.
Thanks, buddy. Why does Scrooge love Rudolph the Red? What is this?
Well, I'll turn it around once
Once we're ready to unveil it.
we're ready. Yeah, it's not wrapped, but
All right. Well,
it's a nice
it
office
looks like
piece.
I'm looking at the back of what looks like a fish tank,
Yeah,
an octagon fish tank.
but there's something inside.
Okay. Well, what do you want to do? That you want to do the riddles?
Okay, we'll try the riddles first.
Just no one cares. Just unveil the fish tank.
Okay. All right, you ready
right.
for the slow reveal here,
Yeah. Should I
Kip?
close my eyes?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll close my eyes.
All right, we'll spin it
You've
around.
probably seen it. He was here earlier today.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
I haven't seen
I
it.
don't know if he noticed though. All right, just imagine this in your home office.
You couldn't not notice this.
All right.
Okay, there you go.
All right. It's a Liberace statue in a fish tank.
In a fish tank in full sparkly
Oh my
silver
God.
pants, a silver cape.
This is nuts.
I got to dust it off.
Where
it's
did
pretty
this come
dusty.
from?
Somebody brought it in. Somebody brought it in, right? To
This
sell.
wasn't on the show.
No, it didn't make it to the show. Well, I confiscated immediately and knew that would be your present.
Oh my God! It's. I mean, it's definitely amazing. What? Oh my God, that's great. He's in full like
Take a picture of it.
yeah.
Show Adam.
I want to see it right away. Put it on your balls like his gloves.
Yeah. Oh, that's great, dude. Yeah, I will put this in my office.
There's no way anyone else would ever give you this, right?
No, this is amazing. He's incredible.
I did a double take. At first, I was like, I thought it was Elvis, and then I was like, wait a second. And then I was like, oh, it's even better. It's fucking Liberace. Who the fuck made this? Why would they buy it?
They've called him the Happy Elvis.
Why did they put him in a fish tank?
I don't know. I think this is just the
display case?
The display thing. There's all glitter all over the fucking.
It's
Yeah,
Well,
the display
his
case
outfit.
is not really didn't come with it. That's just someone put it in there.
Yeah, get him found it at a flea market.
No,
No, this doesn't have anything to do with get him.
yeah.
Look at this. Now he's debasing my gift.
No. I love it. I love
Came
it.
from that freak.
Oh my God, this is great. This is unusual.
That's. I thought you would appreciate
I will.
the oddity of it all.
It's great, dude. I love it.
All right, let's get him the fuck off the table. We'll put him down here. For
Yeah,
now.
I gotta come up with something fun. A fun spot to put him. The case is dope because the case is mirrored in the back, so you can see the back of him glittering and shit.
He looks great, right?
Yeah, it looks great, dude. Thanks, buddy. I think I know where he's gonna go. All right. Wow.
So we're figuring out riddles. What do we talk? You said you were.
I don't know. I feel like Walt's down. Oh yeah, I do have something for you, my friend. I don't mean to sandbag you.
Uh-oh.
Well, hold on. Why does Scrooge love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Why does Scrooge love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Are these easy riddles? Like
yeah, these are because he holds every buck dear.
Oh, that's pretty good. I wouldn't have got that one. Why does Santa have 3 gardens?
why does Santa have 3 gardens?
I know the answer. I got this one. Because he has 3 ho-ho-hos.
Because so he can
Ho-ho-ho. All right. Kind of there. What do you do?
It's kind of there.
What do you do? What do you get if you deep fry Santa Claus?
What do you get if you deep fry Santa Claus?
Crispy Kringle.
What did the ghost say to Santa Claus? Boo, boo, boo?
No. What did the ghost say to Santa Claus? It would be... Somewhere someone's out there like, fucking idiot, don't know what panacea means? And now you fucking can't get this easy riddle?
We'll have a boo Christmas without you.
Oh, boy. I wouldn't have gotten that one in either.
Oh, well, thanks, buddy.
No problem.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm going to have to tell the Devils I can't appear on it anymore.
What was it hard to just watch him sit there shucking and jiving and not
I was answering his questions.
He admitted that he didn't even take it seriously.
I was answering, like Johnny Mac was asking him questions, and I was just like, and
the girl was like, "Shh, Q's about to talk."
You said you had a good story for us tonight, though.
I had something come up. I was talking to my mom, and apparently there's an issue that took place on the Impractical Jokers cruise with Brian Johnson.
God.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I was talking about you, and my mom was like, "I don't think he likes me, that your friend Brian." And I was like, "Why? What are you talking about? Why?" She was like, "Well, I didn't like the Space Monkey show, which we knew."
Yeah.
And apparently,
your mom went to watch that?
Well, she walked out. She left.
Nice.
Which is for the best.
I had some prepared material that didn't go over well.
Yeah, it was
like you were doing porn, like
yeah, it was
porn?
Impractical Jokers fan fiction / fiction.
Yeah.
And if she said she told you, like she was kind of said it to you, but like not. She was like just talking to you, and she said you put on a face, dismissed her, and then wouldn't talk to her for the rest of the cruise.
That she said? No, she said something to me, and I said, is he still allowed to hang out with me?
That's not what my mom said.
That's exactly what I said, like
said
joking around. Yeah, I'm like, pfft.
Basically, that's what she said you did, and then wouldn't look or talk to her for the rest of the cruise.
No way.
Let's just get my mom on the phone.
All right. Let's get a three-way with Adam, Henrique, or whatever.
So you don't remember anything? Were you annoyed at her? Were you?
Oh no, not at all. Of course I wasn't annoyed.
She said it was weird. It was a weird moment. Let's get her on the phone.
Was it after one of the shows?
The next day. Hold on. She's going to be annoyed that I'm doing this. Hey, Ma.
Hey, hi. How we doing?
Good. I have a question for you. I have my friend Brian Johnson here.
Yeah.
Oh, him?
And we're discussing his snubbing and disrespect of you on the cruise.
Oh, for God's sakes. Are you on your show?
Yeah, you're on the show, Ma.
Oh, for Pete. I thought...
Wait, you're breaking up, Ma.
All right, what?
I'm the one with the attitude.
You want to tell Brian what he did? Because he's denying this.
Oh, she hung up on you?
Let me try.
Oh, she's there.
I'll call the house line. Hold on. Let's get this out.
See, she's
like, don't you do it.
Is she sensitive?
She's flipping and
No,
flopping.
my mother's not sensitive at all.
She was sensitive that night.
I'll tell you later what I told her. Come on, Ma.
She's not going to pick up now.
How do you know she's home?
I don't know where else she would be. She should be cooking for tomorrow. Coming over.
I was shopping.
Jesus.
Uh-oh. We might not get to the bottom of this.
No, we will.
It was, I can't remember. We did two shows. One was,
Hello?
Hey, Mom, I'm trying to call the house line. You got it?
No, by the time I got there, you hung up.
All right,
Try it again.
go to the house line. All right.
All right, fine.
Nice big house. Can't get to it.
I know. Hey, that's the way the Qs do it, man. Mm-hmm. They're on TV.
Every station, every channel I put on, he's on.
You can't get away from the guy.
I'll watch the Devils. I wanted to see him here at least.
Oh, shit. Next thing you know, he's in a Shriners commercial replacing the elf kid.
Hello?
All right, Ma, you got us?
I got it.
Okay. Could you explain to Brian what he did?
Brian, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay, you don't remember, do you?
This is the way I remember it. We did the Space Monkey show, and I read some tasty fiction that someone had written and put on the internet, and I was told later on that you left. And
I did. There was parts of the show that were a little bit too morbid.
So it wasn't even the. I know what it was. It was the Sal was up there, right? And I said to Sal, I was like, if you had to go on one of these cruises, and it was like a Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Was part of it, but, with the kids with cancer, I started joking on it, and I felt terrible. I didn't think it was right, and I walked out of the show. So, but you weren't supposed to know that, and neither was Brian supposed to know that, right? So the next day, somebody actually told you, and not my son, that we left. So when I saw you on backstage before you guys were going on, I said, you said to me, I guess I'm not allowed to hang out with Brian anymore because of what happened. I said, no, you're not. but then I was trying to be nice to you, and you were like rolling your eyes, like saying, yeah, like you didn't want to hear it. I felt like I insulted you, and when I was trying to tell you that I thought you were a good person, you were going, and you were rolling your eyes. And then I didn't hear from you, and you didn't talk to me for the rest of the cruise, and I said, I must have really insulted you by walking out. I didn't know, so I felt kind of bad about it, and I felt kind of bad about the other person who told you that should have never said anything.
I thought the other person was actually you, Q.
No,
it wasn't me.
I
know who it was. Should I say who it was?
Yeah, shame them publicly.
Yeah, it was Stacy.
Dun, dun, dun.
But I never told you ever. I never said anything. But then it looked like you were hurt and you were upset and
rolling your eyes at my mother.
And it looked like you were giving me the cold shoulder. Actually.
No, I remember
You felt bad about it. There was nothing I can do about it.
I remember up to the point where I asked you, and I was joking around. I said, "Am I still allowed to hang out with him?" And you said, "Yeah." And I thought that we had that was our moment of mending fences. But I don't remember purposely ignoring you for the rest of the cruise, though. I would never roll my eyes at you. I was also carrying around a bottle of Jim Beam for 90% of the cruise, so that could have been it too. But I would never disrespect Mrs. Q.
That you were a little upset, that I walked out, but I don't know. But that was that.
Well, I don't have a conscience, so I couldn't be upset by that. It might have been something else. But no, I would never be. It certainly
came up last night when I was out with Brian. I don't even know how it came out. And then he goes, I never heard that you walked out on the show. And I said, yeah, I did.
No, I knew you walked out, Ma. I knew that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and he said he was going to call. I told him, don't call me. I'm not going to talk to you. And here I am talking to you, right? Not you, meaning him,
Yeah.
So can we look? Can I look forward then to 2017 in Practical Joker's cruise? We'll be back to normal. We'll be back on friendly terms.
Yeah, we'll be back. We never were off of friendly terms. I thought you were, but not on my end.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
And in fact, I forgot that Brian said he was going to call tonight.
Which is why she answered.
When I told him not to call, and then when he says I'm here with Brian Johnson, it didn't even click. I'm going, I thought you were at his house. And I'm going, do you want to come over for Christmas dinner tomorrow?
All right, Ma. So you're saying, Ma, he did not, because last night it sounded like it was bordering on open hostility and disrespect.
I never said that. I said that when we were talking about it,
you said he hated you. You said he hated your guts.
Me?
And you said Walt was buck-toothed and unfuckable. You said that, Mom.
Who hasn't?
I give up with you two. I can't win.
All right.
Forget about it.
All right, so
Take it any way you want.
All right. So everything's okay then?
It's all copacetic, as you say.
Yeah, as long as it's all right with Brian.
All right. I'm going to work on. For 2017. I'm going to work on some new material that may not be so offensive as kids' cancer cruises.
Just let me know. All right.
I'll tell you what, Ma.
Yes, you can come. It's the general audience.
I'll tell you what, Ma. At one point at the Space Monkeys 2017, we'll have you up on stage, and you can guide the show.
I would never want to do that. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to put me on stage?
You'll see.
No.
Have you ever heard of roller roll? All right. Okay, Ma. So
You guys.
everything's
Take
okay.
care.
All right. I love you, Mom.
Everything's fine. I love you too. Both of you. Believe it or not, Brian, don't roll your eyes.
Have a good Christmas.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye, Mom.
Wow. Holy. In Dutch with Mrs. Q. Can you
Have
believe
you
it?
ever thought of maybe making him play for ambassador? It's in Trump's team, man. You're bringing people together. Maybe you
that's
can
what
get
I
that
do.
fucking Middle East solved.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd fit in that, but
Me and Walt are doing our part. Usually we get something from AMC, but this year they gave a donation to the Syrian Children's Relief Fund in our name.
I think I got a mailbox.
I was like, give me the. Oh no! A lunchbox?
Yeah,
yeah.
a
That's from Original. That's the production.
Some sort of box.
It was a festive mailbox. I heard about Walt's penchant for them.
All right. Yeah, I had to get that settled.
Yeah, well, that's good. It's been ironed out. It was. I mean, if she is not,
Dude, my eyes lit up when she was telling me. I was like, oh.
I thought it was the porn stuff. The other shit, like
She had walked out by then.
yeah. Sal choosing amongst the cruises, I thought was pretty funny. But it's not everyone's cup of tea for sure.
That's definitely not my mom's.
And even some of, I think, the Impractical Jokers, like people who are like, oh, who's this guy? He must be a joker too. Yeah. Not really. Not so much.
All right. I had to iron that out.
Okay.
I got an update on on that aunt who asked for your guys' advice.
Oh, okay.
A final update. There will be no more updates after this.
She's not allowing him to?
He's developed a lump on his hand. Things are better than ever.
This is to refresh your guys' memories. This is regarding the aunt who asked for advice about his gal not allowing him to watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones it was.
And television programs of that ilk.
Anything with titties.
Yeah.
He chose to take somebody's advice.
He broke up with her.
He
tucked his penis
I don't
inside.
watch TV no more.
He tucked his balls inside the pink panties. And
he knew you'd say that.
He
really?
wore some bikini cut me undies.
You want to hear what he wrote me?
Absolutely.
I want to thank you guys for your honest opinions. I'd like to let you know that I've decided to just continue to watch the shows like Game of Thrones in private, rather than try to convince my girlfriend to enjoy them with me. I've even come to the decision that if I had to completely give up these shows, I would.
Wow.
What a fag.
I know how I must sound to Brian Q. But this girl is worth it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure
sounds
she
good.
is.
I even took your advice, Walt, and found myself enamored with normal television.
Oh, God. This poor bastard.
I like watching reruns of King of Queens. It's so much better than Game of Thrones.
Oh, it's fucking 100 times better.
No way. You've never even seen one episode.
I've seen the Game of Thrones.
Oh, does your wife know? Quinn pops up at one point. He's a swordsman.
I've never been happier.
Oh, boy.
And I even plan on proposing in February.
Holy shit, what a douchebag.
Wow. Well, you know what?
Thank you again, a loyal aunt forever.
What's his name?
I'm not going to give his name.
Well, you can give his first name.
No.
Well, loyal aunt forever.
Well, he's from. I don't even want to say where he's from. I just don't want to.
You don't want to get him in trouble with this show. I get it.
No, I just don't want to ruin the surprise. In case his girl, I don't know if his girl. Even, I wonder if he'd be.
Oh yeah, she sounds like a listener. Yeah, she really sounds like somebody who gets it. Wow, how old was he again?
That's incredible.
I don't know.
He can look back at his life when things eventually go explode and go wrong, and be like, that was the moment I went left when I should have went right.
Mm-hmm.
It's rare. Most people don't have that ability to be like, that's when I had the escape
You're
hatch.
so cocksure that he's going to have that moment. There's not a chance that he's going to look back at the moment when he took the right advice, maybe like 50 years from now, when he's on the front porch and he's celebrating his 40th
drinking when he's allowed to drink.
Yeah. He's got 3 generations of aunts. There
colony
to celebrate the longevity.
We're still on. These kids are listening to us.
The longevity of his marriage. There's not a chance that it could go that way, huh? Not a chance.
I think it's a matter of time before she forbids him from listening to Tell 'Em Steve Dave. I think that
if she even knows,
she definitely doesn't know.
He's hiding it.
Why would she ever think to forbade Tell 'Em Steve Dave? There's no nudity.
Well, not that she knows of. It's audio after all.
Saucy language, unpopular opinions.
I don't think language is the problem here.
Well, we're at step 1. We got to go down this road. Language will be a problem.
Yeah, it's little by little, man. Water on a stone.
That's it.
And he's given up his rights. He's like, is he going to look back and be like, I'm sure glad I didn't watch those shows, because if for fucking whatever reason, he never actually offered a solid reason as to why she didn't want him to watch them.
She just doesn't like tits. You can't be with someone
tits.
who restricts you. You got to be with someone that allows you to set you free. And he's not there.
It's a lot of it's a lot of words, that the chirping of words that, like the go-to words, the words that, but that's not reality though.
No.
Reality is you fucking do what you're told.
Think Adam Henrique does what he's told?
For this Christmas, Suzanne was making something for my brother, this like collage of pictures.
Like a dream board.
Yeah, she's like, someday we'll be married and you can watch Game of Thrones if you want. Now she's making this collage and she's looking for pictures of his pets. Now these are all dead pets. And as I'm going through the pictures, I mean, my mother has these fucking big plastic bins of like
That's
pictures.
Cool, isn't it?
So, you know what? At first it was cool, and then it got to the point where I was like so fucking melancholy. Like, I'm looking at pictures of myself, like when I'm young, up until, and I don't know if this is just like something I noticed, but up until the point where my grandmother dies, like every picture before that, I'm like, hey, like big smiles and shit. And then, and I don't know if it's because like I'm getting older, becoming a teenager, like I'm not smiling as much. And, but I'm looking at all these, like these dead people. And then I even said to her, I'm like, I don't know, Christmas, do you want to give somebody like, hey, here's all the pets that used to be alive, you know?
Who was this for?
This was for Darren, my brother Darren.
That's a rough present.
It's an unusual present.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the thought behind it.
Yeah, she just wanted to, like, because it's just a jumble.
Can't you just give him pictures of like past Christmases without pets, like when he's younger, or when he little?
Well, that's
older,
what I
older,
suggested
older,
because
older.
I saw all these pictures of him. Every fucking picture, he has a bowl haircut. He looks like Lloyd Christmas and shit. Like every year a bowl, like. And I was like, why'd you do that? But she didn't want to do that either. Funny. But I was like, yeah, the pets might be a little heavy because you're just like, oh, well, they're not here anymore. It did make me think though, like if you have a pet that you love, don't bury it. Like, get it cremated, and then you put it in your house. And if there's ever a fucking house fire, that's the one thing you can guarantee will go unscathed. Right? You can, everything else will burn, but you go in there, you're like, hey, there they are.
There he is.
Just like I left them.
Why? If you get it stuffed, it won't burn?
Cremated.
No, cremated.
Oh, cremated. Oh,
No
okay.
taxidermy.
Oh, okay.
Taxidermy would be fucking weird. I wouldn't want that with any of my pets.
Let me ask you something. Would you do that thing where you could clone your pet? Did we talk about this?
No, I remember you looked into it.
I looked into it, and someone from the company reached out to me, and I'm having a moral quandary right now.
They talked to you about it, Walt? No.
How did they reach out to you out of the blue?
Probably on
Twitter, yeah.
Why out of the blue?
Because I talked about it I mentioned it on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
And they were like, "Hey, give us a call. We'll talk to you about doing it." I mean, they weren't like, "We'll do it for free" or anything like that. You know what I mean? But
why are you? Yeah.
but like I don't know. Like I'm having like a moral,
Spiritual, moral.
Well,
why?
Because when let's say the day that Benjamin goes, hopefully many years from now, it's a clone of him. It's not the same cat. They even say it's not its same personality and stuff like that. It could be anything. And two, by like basically creating a cat as opposed to going to a shelter and just rescuing a cat there. That's the issue for me. Not the
it's
science.
not about God.
No. It's not the science behind it. It's the.
He's like, I am God. Like Baldwin and Malice and shit.
Who do you think they're praying to, Walter? Yeah. So I
don't know if I don't know if I want to defend you anymore.
Oh my God!
I don't want to switch. I want to get him to be your defense.
What did I do? Is that what you a hockey game?
No, I don't know. Just feeling a little fucking melancholy around Christmas. Maybe it's Christmas. Maybe it's the holidays.
This is outrageous.
You're like, can I-
This is my attorney can't be like this. You got to be professional. You got to put aside your personal feelings.
Would it be? How bad would it be if we were to switch roles?
No, I'm not having to get him. I might as well fucking quit the show today.
You might as well represent yourself.
That would be the challenge, though.
No, it wouldn't be a challenge. It'd be a slaughter. No!
A client would get him as an attorney an even bigger fool than if he represented himself.
You're making it difficult, though.
How? Why?
Because I mean, now you're just like
you're boasting about all your clones cats you have.
You're boasting about like that you're having companies that clone.
Yeah.
That people
and not cell phones like a bunch of Nigerians.
So I should have left that part out of the story.
Yeah.
All right, so let's edit that out and have the conversation.
I still know it. I can't edit it from my brain. You're shitty.
Why am I shitty?
Because there's people who are struggling like daily and are like
the elf kid's like, oh, you get this blanket if you give me $19. Quinn's like, I got a free clone cat, son. Homies forever.
Come on, man. This shit ain't gonna last forever. This will be over in like fucking a couple of years' time. I'll be back to paying for clone cats. You gotta
take advantage of it.
I'm on a short ride, man. You know, I'm halfway through the ride.
Right. Okay. You're right. I'm right. I just had a moment of clarity.
I don't like him. I'm going to join Reddit right now. I'm going to get the mod to fucking predate my membership so I can vote against him, his own attorney.
Oh, man.
All right, so you told
clarity.
What a jerk.
You told the Twitter phone account that you would consider it?
I haven't answered him yet.
How long you been left him hanging now?
A couple of months.
And you still think that there's a chance for you now to reply to that response?
Yeah. Or I could just pay to have the cat cloned.
Right. But if you got it for free,
yeah.
Let's say it was for free.
Yeah. Okay.
You wouldn't do it?
Well, I don't know what to do because
It would be cool to have a cloned cat.
would, right?
Yeah, it kind of would.
You don't know what.
let me give him a shout out right now.
Well, imagine like something goes wrong, like wrong big time.
Yeah, remember they tried? Didn't they do that with the boys from Brazil? And now you got a Hitler cat,
Yeah.
right? Weren't the boys from Brazil all fucking Hitler clones?
I don't know. Were they?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
never see the fucking movie? It was based on
No.
a true story.
I didn't see it.
You look it up.
A whole litter of
Boys
Hitler
from
cats.
I don't know where it is. I think Viagen Pets. There you go.
But usually something goes wrong when you're clone something.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
gonna go fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah, but they've
in the middle
done
of
it.
the night.
Like they've done it successfully. Like this is what they do for a living.
What's the longest living clone that they have out there in the real world?
I don't know. You know what? Why don't I reach out to them and see if they want to come on and talk about it? You have any interest?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that
Yeah?
just to hear their process, how you get into the business. I did notice. I saw when you were talking about it because it was on What Say You, right? You were talking about it on What Say You.
Maybe. I don't remember.
And I looked at their Twitter account. They didn't have very many followers.
No, but I mean, what do you think? What do you think of it? Or you want-
I would rather spend my money on putting it into like something like
The Syrian Children's Relief Fund.
a replicant cat, like Blade Runner,
Blade Runner.
where the dog.
Well, they
this
only
way,
live 4 years. The Blade Runner replicants.
Oh, that's because they had that was a safety
Yeah.
measure.
What about like a Terminator cat with like endoskeleton and shit?
No, you're talking about you
That
create
sounds awesome.
you create something that's not
Can they
going
do
to
that?
age. Then you never have to worry about your pet.
And
ever
then when I
passing.
die, they just crack his neck.
No, I'm sure that.
They bury him alive with you like an Egyptian.
Well, I'm sure there'll be a line of people who want to take care of a cat that was once owned by Brian Quinn.
Yeah, but I can't just give my cat. I can't give Benjamin.
Adam Henrique at the head of the line.
I can't give Benjamin to just anybody.
Well, I'm sure maybe.
I'm not gonna have
I'm
kids.
sure in the time, in all the many years to come, you'll find somebody worthy to take care of the cat.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, also maybe make it so. Since we're creating a replicant cat,
Yeah.
let's make it so smart that it doesn't even need a human
Okay.
master.
All right.
Right? Not, we don't want
It's
it.
so smart it plans Q's funeral.
Well, I mean, then we're getting around to like why I want to.
Like, is the cat smarter than Q?
It's like a dum dum.
It talks to you like a zoo.
Yeah. Well, hello, dum dum.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
It knows all kinds of languages and shit.
It's speaking to me in like Sanskrit or whatever. Sanskrit's written, right? It's not spoken.
Yeah, it's written down.
What's Arameo? What's spoken?
Aramaic. Yeah.
Right.
I think
That's
that,
a shit like the possessed people are always talking.
now that we live in a world where you can clone your animals,
Yeah, Benjamin.
Some of us for free.
yeah. Are we that far away from, maybe not in our lifetime, but are we inevitably going to come to a point where we can create a synthetic pet that won't age?
I don't know.
That won't, you won't have to train to like do potty or anything?
That day's coming.
Wait, so it doesn't have to. Wait, so what is it?
So
It's
it's
like
just
a
Well,
robot?
they have them in Blade Runner as well. All the animals are.
But it
are fake.
looks, yeah, you don't have to,
Yeah.
it comes out of the box trained
Trained.
to do what you want it to do. And,
Yeah.
you know, they don't have to worry about like, you know, training it or like you sit and roll over. It has all those things. But like a Furby,
Yeah.
the more you interact with it, the more you can teach it things. But like out of the box, it just has the basic knowledge of what everybody tries to teach the basics.
There's
to
a
pet.
show. There's a show called Black Mirror, where it's on Netflix. It's a pretty good show, and that's basically the theme of one of the episodes, where like some guy dies, and they get the girl a new boyfriend. He's like in his 20s or something, and he just tries to appeal to her as the guy would, but he doesn't really know. Like, since he doesn't have any of the knowledge, he looks exactly. He has to learn like a Furby.
Right.
And
That doesn't go on Black Mirror. Nothing ever goes right.
no, everything always goes wrong on Black Mirror. It's a fucking good show, though.
Yeah, it is.
Would you be interested in something like that if that existed?
No,
You'd want the real thing.
I'd want the real thing.
You want to go retro.
Well, yeah, but there's something to a live cat. You know?
But it's the worst.
You have to clean more litter boxes. Or actually, you probably don't clean your own.
I clean my
box,
own
do you?
litter box 50% of the times, I'd say. You know?
The other 50 cat shit's all piled up.
Gideon told me he gave up on it, but he almost had one of his cats trained to go in the toilet.
Apparently, it's not that hard to do. Like
I would think it's very difficult.
But they sell these things that are essentially like litter boxes that go under. They're sectioned litter boxes that you put in the toilet, and the cats learn to shit in it, and then you take out the middle section.
Oh, really?
And then it still shits in there, and then you take out another.
So it doesn't fall in the water.
And eventually there is nothing there, but the cat's trained to go in the toilet to piss and shit, and then you just flush it away.
That's got to be difficult, right? Because cats are not easily trained.
Well, it's that thing of it's not really training. You're just making them, because you don't train them to shit in the litter box. Like a newborn kitten, well, maybe not newborn, but like a 3-month-old kitten, if you just show it where the litter box is, it will automatically go there to shit and piss. You never have to be like, this is where you go.
Why is that though?
Because they have an instinct to bury.
Yeah.
It's ingrained.
Yeah.
It would be against nature for them to do it.
Right.
And make a mess on your kitchen floor.
They do it for reasons, but it's very rare. Yeah.
Can you imagine your cloned cat shitting all over?
I mean, I hope
like
that
when
wouldn't
he
go
would
wrong.
know. He would know to.
He would know because you know how they injected it in just the DNA into an egg,
right?
And then the egg just grows and as
a cat egg.
Cat, yeah, female cat egg.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought any egg.
No,
like an buy one at the
egg.
store. Chicken cat.
That's what I would be interested in.
Right.
Is combining
crossbreeding?
combining two species into a new pet.
Yeah.
If they're willing to do it for free, can you ask them about maybe combining some sort of creating a hybrid of sorts?
We could ask them. We'll get them on.
I mean, I know I probably they're against. I don't. But is there any laws other than the laws of nature that they're breaking?
I know you can't.
Can I make a turtle dog? Is what I'm saying.
Dog with a shell. I know there's laws against cloning humans, but you got to imagine that's been done already, right?
Who broke that? Who?
I mean, come on.
So you think there's clones amongst us?
I would say that.
Or did they achieve it and then kill the clones because they didn't want to get caught?
Keep your mouth shut. Does a clone have any rights?
I would say so, yeah, because it's basically in vitro fertilization, right? Like it's like.
Remember that test tube baby? What a big deal it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because it's still a natural process. It's just the initial thing is
so you don't clone it and it's automatically like a fucking
30 years
hot
old.
20-year-old.
No,
it has to grow from just like
Yeah.
like a normal human being.
Right.
How has it not been how could it have not been?
I would think that's crossing, as a scientist though, that's crossing a line that is very difficult to cross, knowing that knowing how much shit you're going to take for doing it.
Yeah, but so
Well, that's why they stick to
the shadows,
they stick to sheep and rats.
right? But you don't think there's?
And I know there's some,
secret
there's some
government
fucking
Right.
fucking hot shots. It's like I got to be the first one to clone a human.
Just Stephen Hawking.
I got to do it first, even though it's against all the laws of nature and man. I don't care.
Yeah.
I need some press.
No, they don't want press on that.
Well, I mean, I think the research is they're cloning human body parts. So what they'll do is if you need a heart,
Right.
they'll clone your own heart to put it.
But how do? Yeah, I'm not smart enough to know how is it that they can just create that one body
know.
part without the rest of the body around
They
it.
grow it you seen those rats? They'll grow
on the
like
back
an
of-
ear on
Yeah,
the
but
rat
now
and
they
shit.
can 3D print ears and shit like that using bioorganic material.
Yeah, but that's just for aesthetics, though. It doesn't work that ear off a
But I
3D
mean,
printer.
that's the start
it's
of
just
it.
a fucking wax ear.
No. They could actually make human parts.
Hey, Wax here, what's up?
You want me to
But
look
it
it
can't
up?
work though. It may look good, but it can't possibly a 3D printer. That's like saying if you print a 3D printer of a gun, it can fire a bullet.
Sure, you can.
Yeah, they do. They actually
absolutely.
But it has to be put together though. But
Nope.
you just be the outer shell of a
Nope,
gun.
absolutely not. They can 3D print moving parts inside of things. That line's crossed. That's gone.
So if you 3D print a car, it has a combustible engine.
That might be at this.
So I don't have to put it together.
That
what you're
might
saying.
be a little more advanced at this point, but I know for a fact that they've
3D print
A
an
gun.
Xbox. It's going to work like an Xbox.
Well, an Xbox is electronics. I think that's different, but I don't think we're far off from it.
That's the look I gave his mom on the cruise that day.
Oh, man, it's
rolled my eyes.
3D bioprinting of tissues and organs.
Could they 3D print a giant cock and like attach it to you if you had like microphallus?
Here.
Well, everybody would
cock?
do that then.
Functional 3D.
Would you?
If you had the need for it.
Like
Some guys don't.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
So far.
Shut up, guys! I got my 3D printer going 24 hours
Well,
a day.
you need the tissue. That's where the hard part comes in.
Yeah, we got to get some.
And would it go? All right. And would it get erect?
Right.
Here we
I sure
go.
hope so, because the one I got now.
Researchers in North Carolina have announced they have printed ear, bone, and muscle structures and successfully implanted them into animals. The structures, after being implanted, matured into functional tissue and sprouted new systems of blood vessels. And their strength and size mean that they could be implanted into humans in the future.
What about a penis?
They haven't mentioned that
Just
yet.
Google what about a penis.
Look at that. Look at that fucking ear, dude.
It looks great.
It's a good looking ear.
But do you think a penis would work?
I think eventually a penis will work.
If this eventually, like, yeah,
You gotta get there.
But you think it could work as a
I don't
functioning?
know.
Like popping rods.
I hope so.
Well, why do you hope
do you
so?
hope
gotta-
so?
you have
Because
a-
there's some poor dude out there who's fucking
Gay.
Yeah, can we
Because if I take that clone penis, and
Put it on the
put it
back
in
of
my
my
ass, it's
clone
not like I'm
cat.
gay.
It's not gay to put your own cock in your ass.
Yeah, it's my cock.
This girl walks in, he's legs akimbo with his own fucking 3D cock in his ass. It's science, bitch!
It's like jerking off.
It can't come. So don't give me that face.
You don't get science, dummy.
Get out of here, dum-dum.
You just brought that out of a sex shop. That's a fucking dildo.
It's early stages.
Eventually, I'm going to get here.
Oh, eventually, Brian. Everything's always eventually, isn't it?
We got any ads before you go?
We
Before
just
wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we got one. It's for a guy, an ant.
Oh, we got an ant?
We've been doing this.
Oh yeah, we got one like
Is this for Viagen?
Butterwinks.
It's like a Butterwinks type thing.
Oh, I like this. Someone reached out to you?
Yeah, this is a guy who made my favorite picture of me and Sage. He took it and he drew it and he put it on a piece of metal, like a metal sheet. It was pretty fucking impressive. Where is this email?
He made a sheet metal piece of artwork.
Yeah. Let me see here.
He's what's
and
his
he's
name?
a long time man.
What's his name?
His name is shit. Fuck, I forget. Mike. His name is Mike.
Is this the guy that you tried to get into one of the live shows and he couldn't get in?
Yeah, like I didn't have the juice to get him into one of our own shows.
No, you were definitely trying, and then you said, "Can you get my 8-year-old in?"
Oh no, that's a different guy.
Oh, okay.
No. That's
But where does this guy live?
This guy lives in I don't know where he lives.
Do you know anything about this guy's business?
No, I do. This is the colorized version of what he did.
That's colored metal?
That's colored metal, yeah. And he did a black and white one that looks.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it looks pretty fucking amazing, right? But his name is, okay, here you go. Need a t-shirt design, logo, mock-up, or custom portrait created? There's a guy, okay, here's where he lives. He lives in Iowa. He does it all, and he's offering an hour free to new customers.
An hour?
An hour.
What does that mean?
That's a long time. I don't know.
Probably
You're going to have to contact him to
probably
find
the time it takes to print the metal.
out. Possibly.
Probably takes longer than an hour now if he's offering 1 hour for free.
Maybe it takes 2. He's giving you 50% off.
I'm gonna tweet this as well because this is like some pretty long
Is he
stuff.
sending that metal to you?
I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
Oh,
It
wow.
looks great.
That
yeah.
looks good on you, man. I'm glad it looks
Yeah,
good.
man. I like Quint. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
Hey.
Mike Ludwig, email him at mc at Ill Pipe Design, ILL pipedesign.com. The illustration pipe, the home of diversity and design, crawl into the pipe, illpipedesign.com. And on Instagram and Twitter, he's at TESD Forever. This is some guy, man.
Yeah, he's been a long time listener.
Yeah.
Forever.
And so what? You could take like your favorite photograph, let's say, send him the image, and he'll turn it into some beautiful metal artwork that you can hang somewhere.
Yeah. I'll tweet a picture of it. It looks fucking really good.
I'm on it right now. It looks crazy.
Did he put it up there?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. So go to his website. That way I don't have to do it.
Oh, wow.
Ill Pipe Design. Yeah, he did a really great job.
He really did. Damn.
And that's it. That's it for T-shirts, designs, logo mock-up, custom portraits, all kinds of shit he's going to hook you up with.
Huh. Ill Pipe Design.
Yeah.
Anything? Any last things heading into the new year? Anything last bit of business? Anything you want to say as to 2016?
Is this the last show of 2016, or do we think we'll do one more?
I don't know. In case we don't, though.
I could do one next week.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll save it then.
Maybe. Why don't we come with New Year's resolutions next week?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any in mind?
Not yet, but.
No.
I never stick to them. 2016, man, fucking, it fizzled like a fucking wet fucking
now Princess Leia may be dying.
Yeah.
Princess
Did you
Leia's
see
dying?
Star Wars?
I did. I liked it a lot, man. I was really into it.
So did I.
I went into it thinking that it was a continuation of The Force Awakens.
Oh, okay.
Not knowing. So I was really pleasantly surprised and confused as the longer it went on. I'm like, where the fuck is everybody?
Yeah.
It was enjoyable.
I really
enjoyable.
liked it. Yeah.
Now, can I ask you a question? Because we were having a debate about this, me and Gidim. The lead.
Yes.
And the Jin. And Fios. What was the other guy's name? The guy who was the assassin.
Oh, okay. I don't remember his name, but I know you're talking about.
I can't remember what his name is either. Did one of those two characters have feelings for the other?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think that bullshit at the end, all that stuff going on, was they knew they were about to die, and they were just like, basic human contact at this point would be all right.
What about you, Brian?
That's kind of the way I felt too. I thought that they were purposely not going for the romance.
Really? But
even though that's what people expect.
So you think that if Cassio, or whatever that dude's name was, if he was, let's say he was one of the aliens that, like Admiral Akbar planet that he lived on.
Yeah.
You think they would have had that moment, or they would, or on the beach? You don't think that he totally changed his whole way of thinking based on her with no proof whatsoever?
No, I didn't get that. I got like they just knew they were about to die, and that was that.
I get him. I maintain that I thought that there was some sort of affection for one another, and get him maintain that there was absolutely no affection there for them.
When would they have had? The only scene that they were kind of on the same page was when they were on Yavin 4 before they left, and she gave that speech.
Well, no, because he said, like, what proof do you have that your father built this fail-safe device in a Death Star? She goes, I have no proof.
Right.
And so he still has his orders to kill her father, and he doesn't. Why is he doing that if he's not somehow touched or feels something for this person?
Well, it could have been a dude, and still he might have been like, he's
think,
just going with his gut instinct.
So you think that they had the same relationship? They had the same level of relationship that the blind guy and his manservant had?
No, I don't think so, because those guys were clearly together for years and friends for years.
No, I'm saying if that was the only person, that one of those two guys was the only one left at the end on the beach, they would have had the same kind of hug at the end?
I think something to that effect. Yeah, I think so.
I'd hug you, Q.
Yeah,
you were on the beach?
Yeah.
That was a very deep impact type ending, though, right?
That was a look. You're telling me she would look in a lobster's face like that? You're telling me like that? I agree with you. I think maybe she'd grab his claw.
You mean a literal lobster or like an alien?
You got
guy?
alien. What's his name?
I mean,
Admiral
there may
Akbar.
be something to it that he was a
humanoid?
human. Yeah, that an attractive human. That maybe
Like
she
who was
like,
the robot guy? The wisecracking robot.
Alan Tudyk?
She would have hugged the droid on the
held
beach like
the
that.
droid's hand.
Maybe not the droid. But the droid's not alive.
Well, they sure have personalities, and we love them.
Yeah, but she might have had. I think she would have had a version of that with the droid. I think so. Yeah.
See, I came down and get him hard. I was like, I don't think you understand.
Human love.
Because he says he doesn't understand. He doesn't get sarcasm. He says,
Yeah.
it's hard for him to. Like he says, sarcasm is hard for me to decipher. I
How
don't
does he
see
work
it.
here?
Oh. And I said, I think some things are going over your head. I go, because how are you not seeing that while they didn't have time to develop a relationship, there was something more there than just what was there for the
Well,
other.
they just
the other
went
mates.
through hell together, like specifically those two.
So why bring him back into the scene though?
Well, I'm not remembering when he.
Because initially, he looked like he died, right?
Oh, well, that's
At
not
the end.
surprising. Yeah, when he fell on that platform and then he
But
came
why
out.
bring him back just to kill him 2 minutes later, though?
So she didn't have to do it alone, probably.
Yeah,
So she didn't have to
shouldn't
face her death
die
alone?
Yeah, I mean that's much.
It would have been a
worse.
lot more powerful, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
It's debatable, but I mean, I think it's hard to argue with that choice, though. That I thought it was amazing that they killed him to begin with.
I see. I'm under the.
But why? You don't like it even if let's say it
No,
was.
I liked it.
No, I mean like even if it was a romantic moment, does that make it less for you?
No. I'm saying that I just didn't think get him. I came down on him. I was pretty rough on him today, saying that he was
Really?
he was basically a droid.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
As opposed to every other day for different reasons.
I got to apologize to him. I guess.
Well, no, you know
I'm
what?
not going to, but
Because in the elevator,
I should. Not going to happen.
in the elevator when they were going down to their death and they shared that moment where they were looking at each other, there was a part of me that was like, "Oh, please don't veer this into like romantic territory. Like now, that would suck." But then when they got to the beach and died and held hands, I thought they did a good job of avoiding that. I thought.
you don't think there was an attraction by either of them. Neither of them was like.
I mean, she's hot, so I'm sure he was attracted to her, but, you know.
You don't think he was swayed by her hotness to change his whole, like he defied his orders?
No, I don't think so.
So what was it then that made him defy his
I
orders?
think she planted doubt in his head.
Yeah, that's what, like I said earlier, like just gut instinct. He's like, there's something there that he believed her hotness. It's just like, well, it's a hot chick, so probably she knows what she's talking about. Or I'll just defy
No, I'm
orders.
not. You're
saying
you're
defy
making
orders
it-
for later on down the road. I won't kill her dead.
He defied orders
in hope
constantly, though.
in hope of some.
He didn't
ass.
go. He had the shot. He didn't take it. Then he gets back, and then they're like, "Well, let's go do it ourselves." He does it. He goes and steals a ship.
Right.
You're saying that there wasn't a little bit more to his decision than being just like, I got a good vibe from her. Like I think she's telling the truth.
I didn't get that. No, I didn't get that.
Oh, all right. Get him didn't get it either.
Right. Well,
You wouldn't get him.
He doesn't get sarcasm.
yeah. Well, I didn't think it was a sarcastic love, no matter what.
He has to get sarcasm. He has
He
to.
says he struggles with it.
Right.
He said he doesn't know at all times if it's like you say something sarcastic. He doesn't know if it's sarcastic or literal.
I wonder if he's
Or
playing
Virgin
up.
getting fired.
What?
I wonder if he's playing up these autistic-y things.
He doesn't like that.
What?
Don't call into question his.
Well, because people have said like he's a bullshitter. He's not autistic or
He hates
Asperger's or whatever.
He
Really?
doesn't like that.
Well, I said playing up.
Yeah, he doesn't know. That is the
I don't give a
equivalent.
shit what Get Him likes.
That's the equivalent of.
Fuck am I worried about what he likes?
That's like saying you're not an ethnic enough if you have a certain amount of.
Oh, like
Oh,
blackish.
really?
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to do that then.
Then don't ever do that again.
All right.
Aspergerish.
So I have to fucking just accept it?
you got to dance around his feelings from now on.
I was being sarcastic, Get Him. Don't worry about it.
Get him ish.
Tell him, Steve Dave.
Sunday Jeff, he's the best. Sunday Jeff, nobody mess with him. upsets me. I'm just gonna tell him that you're sleeping. It's 3 p.m. and I'm sure he'll believe me, 'cause you're Sunday Jeff. You are the best. Sunday Jeff. Nobody mess with him. He loves Elvira and the sinful dwarf. He's got Star Wars DVD and VHS, of course. Can wrap his head up, wrap a pyramid in that way since he was a little kid. He'll burn a church, he'll burn a golf course. He'll make fun of Stephen Hawking with no remorse. And on Christmas, you know he'll be watching The Wizard of Oz. There's no stopping Sunday Jeff. Sunday Jeff. If you ever find yourself in the situation where you're speaking to everyone in the world all at once, just tell them you're normal. He likes the breakfast at Denny's. He always seems to say the right thing. To Walter, he's number one. Mother fluttering son of a gun.
This has been a production of Smodco Internet Radio. Sir, only at smodcast.com.